Hello everybody, this is TyreD1 here. In today's video, we are going to do a topic of something today. We're going to do a topic of Assassin's Creed next locations, of where I think the next location they should have it at, or where they should start at. Want to do like a little fun topic. I think for my first one, for the first location, I think they should do one in like the Roman Empire days. They showed several things with that in some of it in Origins. They even showed some of it in Assassin's Creed 2 with the Renaissance part. You even had Rome, Italy in there too as one of the cities you can also explore. I figured they should do an old ancient like Roman Empire like one like that and go explore all that, and I think it'd be a little fun topic there too. For the next location, this is kind of a ridiculous one, but I think they could do it. But I hope they don't take away too much of everything, and that is going to be a Western Assassin's Creed game. So I figured if they do a Western like one, obviously you can have whatever your 6-shooter, your gun, whatever type of Western gun you want, you can have. And I figured that the Bowie knife would be like the deadly assassin weapon, because most of them had Bowie knives or some type of a hunting knife swords with that. And I think that would be a interesting location, and I think they should have the Western one somewhere like in the 1800s or so, like the starting of somewhere around 1800s. Obviously, you can have Indians or something running around in this game of tribes or whatever. It'd be kind of interesting to explore like the regions. And I think if you're going to do an Assassin's Creed, the Western one, since there was so much explorement in that time period, you could do one in the old times of Texas, the state of Texas. You can do one in Arizona. You can do one in Nevada. Parts of Colorado, and probably parts of Oregon too. Just depends on parts of Oregon too, and then on top of Wyoming. I figured those places would be interesting to explore it in those old times, and plus the Western was a big thing back then at those times, so I figured the Western would be kind of a cool one. And for my third one, I think I'm gonna choose one I think they should try to do for the next location. I think they should do parts of ancient India. During parts of those times in the ancient India, they had a lot. It was kind of, to me, I thought it was kind of similar to. I think it'd be similar to Origins. I don't know, but I figured they could do ancient India as another one. Explore the regions of India, the cities, villages, all that type of thing. But I kind of hope they have kind of a similar setting like Origins did, to where you're kind of like exploring like ancient tunnels of India and all that type of stuff, because you got like all kinds of stuff in that part of the country that you can explore that they had. And then for my fourth Assassin's Creed location, they should do a setting, since they want to kind of explore the Asian setting a little bit. I figured that for the fourth one, they should explore Mongolia, and I think it'd be kind of cool to have the villain Genghis Khan as the villain for that game, because he was such he was a conqueror, and right around the 13th or 14th century, I figured they would have that. Plus, it would also show off the Sword of Eden, which has bounced off in many locations throughout the games. Same with everything else. Um, and then for my fifth one, I'm gonna choose Feudal Japan. Feudal Japan. I think is going to be my fifth one. Now, the thing with Japan, yeah, you could explore feudal Japan, but you can also explore old ancient things of Tokyo. You could probably explore a bunch of other cities there in Tokyo as well, in Japan there as well, and explore in that time period. Which I think the time period they would explore in Japan would be like the 1600s, so that'd be kind of a little time set period in that time. And then for my sixth one, I think they should do an ancient China one that's set in China. Um, and I think they should do one with. I think they should do a China one for will be my next location. Um, Now, time period set in. I would assume right around the 14th or 15th century, right around when China was invaded and they all had to pretty much grab farmers and have them work together. And so I think it'd be kind of cool. And plus, I think that'd be another time period to have in now. City wise in China, you could do like Hong Kong. You could do Beijing, Shanghai, any of those types of cities in China that you could explore in those ancient times. I think it would be kind of cool and definitely exploration for Assassin's Creed games. Um, and this is for my last one, and this is what I think they should do for this one. Um, I think they should do an Assassin's Creed game that's based off of Scotland. I think would be a fun one in like the medieval time in the medieval ages of Scotland. I think they should do one in that time. Um, for instance, you have Resident Evil. You have what the hell? Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you could explore parts of Norway. You could explore parts of whole parts of England. You also get to explore parts of Ireland and France, which are your next map locations you could explore. Um, I figured do one in Scotland would be a nice one. Um, during the medieval ages in that time period, I think would be a good one in playing as the Scots as far as it goes from there. I think it'd be kind of a cool time period for that one. I think that's about it for Assassin's Creed locations, guys. Comment on the section below what locations you think they should have them at, and what new locations they should explore. And let me know in the comments section what you think. And don't forget to like, and don't forget to hit subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.